Okay, so my lovely friend in the comments tagged me in this video that's been making the rounds lately. And yes, I watched it. And now I feel compelled to talk about these wild rumors. Apparently, there's a new spoiler floating around about heart pairing episode 13. And if it's true, whew, we are in for some chaos. The big twist? The cast members will be allowed to send secret Christmas messages to the person or people they want to spend that special day with. They're allowed to send it to up to 2 people, and if the feelings are mutual, then boom, they get to go on a date on both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Sounds cute, right? Except, the spoiler claims this twist will stir up some serious drama. The miscommunication kind. Like, someone sends 2 messages, the other person sends just 1, and suddenly everything goes sideways. One misunderstanding, and the whole vibe changes. And guess who's allegedly at the center of this romantic disaster? Yep, you guessed it. JiMin and Jaeyeon. Like, can we ever catch a break? I literally paused the video like, no way. But if this turns out to be true, it's gonna get real messy, real fast. According to the spoiler, JiMin sends 1 message to Jaeyeon, and she sends 1 too to him. So they should be a match, right? But apparently, they don't get paired up. And now I'm just sitting here thinking, what kind of twisted logic is this? Why would a couple get punished for being loyal and only messaging 1 person? Like, what even is the rule here? And worse, this mix-up supposedly causes their breakup, all because of the holiday messaging system. Even more intense? This theory is being backed up by an older spoiler that came from someone with a proven track record. They've gotten stuff right before. That person claimed Jaeyeon and Sangyun's relationship would totally crash on Christmas. Crash. On Christmas. Like, the drama writes itself. And if that wasn't enough, the same source said Jaeyeon would suddenly remember a moment from Italy. Yes, Italy. That would push her to talk to Woo Jae again. Implying that she might still have lingering feelings for him? I'm sorry, what? I laughed out loud when I saw that. Like, this person is out here spinning whole web novels. They even predicted that the final couple would be Woo Jae and Ji-won. So just to break this down, JiMin and Jaeyeon fall apart, Jaeyeon and Sangyun go up in flames, and somehow Woo Jae and Ji-won sail into the sunset together? Okay, sure. Look, I respect that rumor channels have their own insider tea and anonymous sources whispering sweet chaos into their ears. And since my sweet friend Shay brought this video to my attention, I felt like I had to comment. Shout out to all the spoiler channels for keeping us fed and feral. But I'm just gonna say it. I refuse to believe this spoiler. Nope. Not even a little bit. Not until I see it with my own eyes on the screen. Because based on everything I've seen, every episode, every blink and you miss it social media clue, every lingering look, I still believe JiMin and Jaeyeon are endgame. Period. From day 1, Jaeyeon's been drawn to JiMin. Go back and watch her face when Jaeyeon said she wanted to go to the plaza with him in Italy. Even though Jaeyeon was still feeling things out with Woo Jae, the jealousy in her expression was impossible to miss. And then there was that early date in episode 3. Jaeyeon had promised Woo Jae she'd meet him at 5 p.m., but when she got the chance to spend more time with JiMin, she chose him. No hesitation. Episode 4? Woo Jae was acting like he and Jaeyeon had this deep connection after their official date. Meanwhile, JiMin was literally spiraling, and Jaeyeon was visibly upset seeing Haneul comfort him. You really think that was nothing? Come on. Her reactions to JiMin have always stood apart. They're consistent, they're genuine, and they're deep. Now let's talk about the contract date with Sangyun. That moment when she asked him when he felt a spark, and he couldn't even give a straight answer? Please, that was the death knell. And people still think she's gonna pick him? Be so for real. I am laughing in Korean right now. Ha 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 ha. Sangyun has never matched JiMin's level of vulnerability, honesty, and devotion. No one on the show has. And Jaeyeon, who's clearly someone who spent so much of her life focused on her studies, her career, her responsibilities, now she's finally on this rare, emotional journey. Do you really think she's going to throw away the one person who's made her feel seen and loved in a way no one else has? I don't think so. So yes, the contract date disaster in episode 11 was a deal breaker. Not a bump, not a hiccup, a straight-up rupture, a we are not compatible kind of moment. And you expect me to believe she's going to walk away from JiMin for that? Sorry, but I'm laughing in English now. Ha ha ha. Bottom line, I've seen the spoilers, I've read the theories, I've watched the TikToks, but I'm not buying it. Not until I see it all unfold on screen. Until then, I'm staying firmly planted on the JiMin X Jaeyeon ship. And if I'm wrong, fine. I'll scream into a pillow, send Jaeyeon my best wishes, and move on. But I'm not giving up on them just yet. Let's see how this all plays out. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.